Hey, brothers and sisters, excuse me, out there in Freedom Land, coming at you again from the man cave. I just got off work a little bit ago, just sitting here in the recliner, kind of chilling out, relaxing, in front of the fan. And I got some things on my mind. I just want to put out there and share with you. Uh, United States is going to be what, 250 years old. And a little over 200 years of that, we've had nothing but political wars between the Republicans and the Democrats. They can't get it right to save their life. As I've said, I'm not anti-government. I'm not an anarchist. But I detest, I hate, I abhor this governmental system that we have. It's so vile. It's so filthy and corrupt. And now they're bringing in socialism, communism, and then politicians want to say, "Oh, we're for the American people." No, you're not. You're a bunch of liars. You can't even, as I mentioned in my last video, you can't even understand the preamble to the Constitution. You don't care about it. You don't care about the Constitution only if you can use it to further your sick, vile agenda. That's when you like the Constitution. You love big government. You love your own system of justice, whatever that means. You cover each other's back. So, excuse me, politics isn't going to solve it because now, I mean, think about this. They can't even agree on voting. What is so hard to show an ID when you vote? We have to show IDs for everything. Oh, but not voting. Why? Because there's only one reason. There's only one sane reason why they don't want people to show an ID to vote, because they want to cheat. They're cheaters. They're liars. If I go into the driver's license bureau or somewhere and they ask for ID and I say, "No, I'm not going to show it," well, you know, I'm not going to get any service. If I don't put my Social Security number down, guess what? I'm not going to get any service. But, you know, my God forbid that we would ask somebody for a legitimate ID to vote in this country. Ay, ay, ay. And then they want to talk about one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God bless America. I'm not going to say what I really want to say because I want to be careful here on YouTube, but I want you to, here's the way I see Washington, D.C., and I know the president's trying to make it pretty and dress it all up and clean it all up. But you know what Washington, D.C. reminds me of? Just find the filthiest, the most vile, the most horrid pig pen that you can find. There you go. Can't even unite on just having people have an ID to show when they vote, a legitimate ID. I only have one thing that I can see. America's gone. Friends, it's gone. The United States that we once knew, that's never been perfect by no stretch of the imagination, but the United States that we once knew It's gone. Now they're wanting to start invading our wilderness areas. See, politicians they cannot just do their basic fundamental job. They can't. They got to stick their nose everywhere. They got to destroy something. They got to control something. It makes you nausea. If you're a true American patriot, it makes you nausea. They can't tell the truth to save their life. They have no integrity. The whole thing is insane. And then they've got this grandiose pie in the sky idea that if we're soft on crime and don't imprison people for so long, that somehow over time, oh my God, I can't even, somehow over time, that society will evolve into some utopia where everybody will just get along and there will be no crime. And friends, that's never going to happen on this earth. That's never going to happen on this earth. And here's the thing. They want open borders so anybody can come over. It don't matter. The most vile of criminals can come over the border. But you know what? They don't want them in their neighborhood. See, that's the ugly hypocrisy and evil of the whole thing. They would not want an invasion of people crossing the border in their neighborhoods. But that's where they need to drop them off. Drop them off in these political elites' neighborhoods. Just file them in there. Well, here's the thing, and that's why I am proud to identify myself as a freedom outlaw, because the founding fathers of this nation, they were outlaws to old King George. Yep, they were outlaws and fugitives because they decided we are not going to subject ourselves to his tyranny any longer. And they fought to be free. And that is the only solution here in this nation, is that people unite and rise up and fight to be free again. Voting's not going to work. It's too rigged. It's too corrupt. Cheat, lie. They'll say anything to get a vote. But the thing of it is, people are not thinking about what they're hearing because they're so freaking brain dead. Oh my God. Well, you know what? I'm 70 years old. I know I don't have as many years ahead of me as I do behind me. But until my expiration date, I am going to live as a free man. According to the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and the Holy Scripture. That's how I'm going to live. And if I have to take a bullet someday, well, give me liberty or give me death. Because then I'll just go to a better place anyway. But I'm going to live as a freedom outlaw. Yep. I will not be a slave to any of that garbage, that political cesspool. I'm not going to do it. I hope you won't either. Anyway, I'm just rambling on here. So, hey, Hope you have a great weekend. I'll be making some more videos, and we'll catch you later.